Chapter 1. The mocking a young woman named Anna was doing her best to hold back tears. She had just finished basic training for the army, but had been struggling throughout. It wasn't that she wasn't fit or strong enough. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Anna was in peak physical condition and could easily have beaten out most of the men during basic training. But that wasn't what was bothering her. What bothered her was the continuous mocking she had to endure from her fellow trainees. "Hey, Shrimp, did you bring enough food for your pet chihuahua?" One of them would call out as she passed by. Another would yell, "Hey, Shrimp, you're blocking my sunshine." And another, "Get out of here, Shrimp, before we break you." This went on day after day. They called her Shrimp because she was small, just about 5 feet tall and 110 pounds, yet very muscular. She had done her best to ignore them and even tried to get through it by making jokes with the other female trainees about how they were all going to look when their faces were flushed and their mascara was running down their cheeks during the obstacle course. But the other women had simply looked at her as if she were crazy and carried on with their complaining. When Anna first arrived at basic training, there were over 100 women, and only 14 of them made it to the end. Even though none of them became friends, Anna felt like she could count the number of real friends she had left in the world on one hand. Most of them had simply lost interest in her after hearing about her past. They didn't want to be reminded of the real world. Anna knew that everyone was shocked when she told them she had worked as an assassin for the CIA at the time. She hadn't known much about the other women, but they had seemed nice enough, or so she thought. When she shared her story, however, all of the women who had originally greeted her warmly now kept their distance. She could hear them whispering to each other in the barracks at night. "I don't think I trust her. One would say me neither. I heard she used to kill people," said another. "There was nothing more painful than being betrayed by people you trusted and loved." But she understood why they were afraid of her. She was a former assassin, after all, trained to kill anyone without hesitation. And she had killed many people in her day. That was why she joined the army. She wanted to start a new life, but her past was catching up with her. The CIA had come looking for her, and now her former colleagues were hunting her down, trying to force her to come back. She had no intention of going back. Chapter 2. The obstacle course. Anna could feel herself tense up every time she heard someone approach her. She was always on guard, waiting for the next person to mock her. It had gotten so bad that even Sergeant Major Clayton started to take notice. He called her into his office one afternoon and asked her what was wrong. "You seem distracted lately," he said, leaning back in his chair. "Your marksmanship skills are starting to slip and